What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for all the love and support everyone has shown thus far. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe button if you haven't already. All right, go ahead and check out my skincare line. All right, it's available, link in the description. Guys, if you want to book calls, go ahead and book them. All right, the link is in the description for that as well. And we'll go ahead and cut to the chase for today's topic. So today we're going to be talking about, is she peaceful? Is she peaceful? Now, I wanted to bring this up because what's valuable to you when it comes to a woman? And when I was thinking about it, is what is more valuable than peace? And when I thought about it, I was like, that is the biggest thing when it comes to someone I'm speaking to, right, or talking to, or when you're engaging someone in a relationship. Or this is what I've heard from people that are in relationships that are I would deem as being successful. Peace is the biggest key. No matter how good she looks, how attractive she may be, no matter how great the sex is, right, nothing is more valuable to me and to other guys I've spoken to as peace. Peace is the most valuable thing in a relationship. Okay, and why is this so important? I think peace is the foundation of everything, because think about it, as a man or as a woman, we already have multiple stresses, right, from the world. There's always some type of stress or an anxiety that's plaguing us mentally, whether it's from our job or dealing with family. There's always going to be something that's plaguing us. So the last thing you want to do when engaging in a relationship with someone is come back home from hard days of work, come back home from the gym, come back home from the club, come back home from wherever you're coming from, right, and deal with someone that just brings you down mentally, right? It's just an energy source that just sucks all the positivity and drive out of you. On the opposite end is nothing like coming home to someone that is going to give you peace. There's nothing like that, right? To me, peace is the foundation of everything when it comes to a world full of chaos, right? Even think about this. How can you as a man, or even as a woman, how can you nurture anyone that's not even bringing you peace? You hear people complain about in relationships, oh, well, you know, this person doesn't help me grow, or I don't help this person grow. It's like, yeah, it's like, if you're a damn headache, then, and you're not an easy person to deal with, then how can I give you peace? You know, it's very hard to give peace or to receive peace when that other person isn't, you know, is not showing it at all, right? In fact, what I mean is when that other person is not only showing it, but they're the direct opposite. All right, so how can you tell if a woman is peaceful? How do you tell? What are the signs? Okay, so the first sign is she agreeable? So the word peace, a word that's derived from peace, is to agree with or to be in agreement with someone. Okay, so is she agreeable? What I mean by that, when it comes to your style of communication, is she agreeable? When it comes to being able to negotiate, when there's a disagreement at hand, is she willing to agree to disagree even? See, that's what I'm talking about when I say, is she agreeable? If she's not agreeable, guys, this is not a peaceful woman. If every time there's a disagreement, there's an uproar, or, you know, there's just a whole, you know, she makes a mountain out of a molehill, right? And it takes you 2 hours to find a solution to something small. 9 times out of 10, guys, this is not a peaceful woman. Okay, so that's the first thing to look at. Look how she handles and she's able to manage small disagreements, right? Or small conflict. That's how you'll know if she's an agreeable woman or not. All right, or if she has peace. Point number 2. If you hear her tell you that you are her only source of happiness. So if you hear her say that nothing else makes her happy but you, this is also a red flag. And the reason that is, while people think that that's such a loving statement, or a statement that, you know, that shows love or exemplifies peace or endearment, this means that she is betting on you pretty much being perfect, right, throughout your relationship. She expects you not to make any mistakes, or not to be imperfect, and that she expects you to always please her. So when you hear her say that you're my only source of happiness, that is what that's what she essentially is saying, right? That you're gonna do everything, how you move, how you act, everything is to please her. And that's hard in itself, because think about it. First of all, we as humans, we're imperfect, we're fallible, right? So, and a lot of the times we don't even please ourselves. So how is it if you are not able to even please yourself 100% of the time, 90% of the time, 80% of the time, if someone's expecting you to please them, if it's even hard for us to please ourselves, and she's holding you to this standard that you're her only source of happiness, it's just going to create friction, right? You're going to have disagreements, you're going to have arguments, because now she's holding you to this standard, or on a pedestal, to where no one can reach that, right? No one could basically measure up to that standard of perfection. And if you think about it, you're supposed to add to each other's peace, right? You're supposed to add to each other's peace and come together. Meaning, she's supposed to already be happy, you know, to a certain extent, and you're supposed to be happy and peaceful to a certain extent already, and then y'all come together and y'all just add to each other's happiness. It can't be one-sided that, oh, you are my only source of happiness. Because guys, I'm telling you right now, that just sets you up for a disaster in a relationship where someone is just holding you to a standard that doesn't even exist. All right, so keep that in mind. Point number 3 to know if she's a peaceful woman is, does she show you support? Okay, so like I said before, you're gonna have times within a relationship where things are not gonna go right, or you're gonna be down. Does she show support to you? All right, a supportive woman, 9 times out of 10, is a woman that's peaceful, meaning that your world could go upside down and she's there to support you. Okay, not even that, support can come in different ways, right? So support is not trying to argue with you when an event or circumstance didn't go your way, or didn't happen, didn't work out the way you would like it to work. All right, she can just support you. Sometimes support is quiet. Sometimes support is just not even saying anything. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the circumstance, of course, you gotta use discernment. But does she support you? Does she encourage you to be a better you? Or Is she contentious? Is it a fight every single time you're trying to elevate? Every time she sees you trying to elevate, does she support you, right? Is she your number one cheerleader? Okay, someone that is a peaceful person or individual, they are going to ensure that you are supported by them, no matter if things go right or no matter if things go left. Okay, and that's a characteristic of a peaceful woman. All right, guys, so keep those 3 points in mind. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.